Welcome to another episode of A Sandwich and Some Love, and thank you so much for joining us for our twice weekly podcast. I'm Kellie Raspberry Evans, and my co-host is my husband.
Hello, I'm Allen. A train in the house.
Allen Evans, there he is.
Very befuddled right now.
Why are you befuddled, honey?
Well, because I'm riding a high of the big Dallas Cowboys win, and then we're scrambling around trying to figure out how to do a podcast. It's like we've never done a podcast before.
We've had a very, very busy weekend.
I mean, look at this desk.
At the last minute, we're like, oh, we got to do a podcast.
It's like we had an elephant in here rolling around. Look at this place.
We're going to have to figure something else out.
Oh, but you know what? We're still going to bring our A game.
Yeah, we are.
We're not going to half-A this thing.
No, we're not.
No, we've got great stuff to talk about.
Sure we do.
Because I actually did a little homework.
Oh, please, don't be pulling that superiority stuff out. I can't tell you how many times it's like, what you got, babe? Because you don't have nothing. We ain't got a podcast.
I've never said that.
Okay,
Do I sound real dumb like that?
Well, that's just my...
Okay, babe, if you don't have nothing, we don't got a podcast.
Well, you have said that.
Is that what I sound like?
In my head.
Oh, no.
Alan finds an article and suddenly, I've done
not
all the work.
Not an article. No, it's not an article. I've been engaging with our listeners, our best customers. They send us messages, and I've been engaging with them.
Well, that's important.
They've helped develop the podcast content for this episode.
We appreciate it.
What episode is this? 171,
something.
I believe.
It's 100 and something.
So speaking of, what are we going to talk about?
Well, I've got...
Yeah, what do you got?
A surprise for you.
Oh,
I started off last week's podcast with a surprise for me because you've been, talking incessantly about buying an RV, and some people think you're really serious.
I am serious.
Except for your wife.
Everyone in the family believes me to be serious,
Yeah,
except for you.
What family? Extended family?
Well, no. I was driving to one of the 28 practices or games we had this weekend, and Cole says, "Daddy, look, there's an RV. Is that like the one we're going to get?" And I looked at it and I said, "No, buddy, that one's a little smaller than I want."
We're not getting an RV.
And it was being towed by a full-size Dodge pick-me-up truck.
Yeah, we're not getting an RV. In Alan's head, we're getting an RV. We're going to blow all of our savings and spend our retirement running around in an RV.
No,
okay, that's the plan.
I've never said that.
Well, last week...
I said we're going to sell the house and buy one.
Right. Patty Syverson sent me a T-shirt. It was, it's in the other room. It's like, come RV with me or something. Anyway. Mm-hmm. And Alan was like, oh, what am I, chopped liver? What am I?
No, I am chopped liver.
Look what came in the mail for Alan.
Oh, don't I feel like the a-hole?
Well, there's no note included, so here's my...
This isn't for me.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It says Kellie Raspberry on it.
It's for you. Open it.
This isn't for me.
It's for you. I think what happened was she ordered two, and the shipment was split.
Oh, now I really feel like an a-hole.
It's definitely for you.
Oh, because you opened it.
Well, because look at it says to Kellie Raspberry. Yes, I opened it.
Why does my pop filter smell like vinegar?
It's the shirt. It's not,
is it?
It's the shirt. It's
the shirt.
It's the dye on the shirt.
Wow.
See?
How cool. Now,
Life rocks when
rocks when your home rolls. Love it.
See, so that's an extra large man shirt. So that's why I know it's for you and not me. But there wasn't a note included, so I'm assuming that it was. You know how Amazon sometimes divides.
Wow, that's a really nice shirt. I wish I knew who sent it to me.
Patty Syverson, I'm sure.
Well, it had your name on it.
But the one to me from Patty had my name on it.
Thank you, Patty. If this is from you, Patty, I really appreciate this.
It just got divided.
Yeah, it got divided.
2 orders.
And perhaps Patty hasn't seen me post Red Mountain.
Well, you know what? She erred on the side of sometimes T-shirts run small.
Because that's a big man shirt.
Well, that's okay. It's comfy.
I mean, that's a big man shirt.
It's an XL.
I might put it on here right on the podcast.
Go ahead.
Here, hold this.
It does smell just like vinegar.
Well, yeah, it does smell like vinegar.
That's not really a bad thing because I am burping up onions.
It's already all over me already. So here, let me try
you might as well. Yeah, I made spaghetti and meatballs for the kids tonight, and we had a bunch of green onions that were getting ready to go, bad. So I decided to chop them up and just put a few in the spaghetti sauce. But in my spaghetti sauce, which I ate without the noodles, skipping the carb thing, I decided to add a lot of raw green onions. That was not a good call on my part. Tasting them,
Now I know
burping them.
Now I know what Dylan feels like in all of his t-shirts.
That's not that incredibly big. It's not fitted.
It looks like a dress.
It's not. It's fine. It's beautiful.
Thank you, Patty.
It goes lovely with
what
mine.
what a nice thought.
If that was from Patty, thank you.
If it was from Patty and not to Kelly, because Kelly's
it wouldn't be for me. I would hope
Kelly's
it would
name
be
was
just
on it.
me.
Yeah.
I think it was for both of us. I think there was a man's and a woman's, and that's obviously the man's.
Yeah.
So thank you.
Thank you, Patty. Our live studio audience is going berserk.
Why?
That I just took my shirt off, and they said they didn't know they were going to get 2 free tickets to the gun show tonight.
Right. They're so excited.
Oh.
And this is why you should tune in to our YouTube channel.
Oh, I'm getting pelted with dimes right now. They're trying to bounce dimes and
Right?
quarters off of me.
We record our Sandwich and Some Lovin' podcast on our YouTube channel, which is A Sandwich and Some Lovin'. Every Sunday and Wednesday night, you are free to join us, even though we've been tempted maybe to go back to Facebook Live. I don't know. We'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see how things go. Alan might do one of those surveys to see what people prefer.
I go with what the listener says, not with what slides at trade shows say.
Well, no slide says anything about YouTube or that I'm aware of or Facebook Live.
There are actually a lot of slides that
There
say
might
stuff
be.
about that.
All right.
Why don't you
Why
do a
don't you
little bit of
look
that?
into
Why don't you do a little bit of that, and then we'll do a little bit of this.
You know, A Sandwich and Some Lovin' was started, our podcast, to talk about relationships. Alan and I are, both from previous marriages. We come into this. He came in with 3 children. I came in with my 1, and together we're a blended family. And so our podcast started off talking a lot about that relationship. We had to expand it to a few more things because we realized that was a pretty limited audience who would find that interesting every week. But the common theme of our podcast is relationships, and we want our relationships to stay healthy and strong. And you don't always have to have a relationship in crisis to get some training for your relationship. Just like for your body, you want to keep your body in the best shape possible. You don't wait till it's falling apart and then try to save it, right?
Some do, but that's not the way to roll.
That's right.
Yeah,
So
that's not the way to do it.
Like you would have a personal trainer for your body. Why can't you have a trainer for your relationship? And that's where the Relish app comes in. Relish. I love saying that name. Saying words with the sh sound make me happy. We discussed that previously on a previous podcast, remember?
We have.
Relish. I love that word. And I love the app because Relish is the first ever personal trainer for relationships. You get weekly lesson plans that are tailored to your needs. So you have a questionnaire you have to fill out. You can do it on your own. If your partner's like, that's not really something I want to do, or hopefully you'll both want to do it together, but you could still do Relish on your own. This will be like your secret sauce for your relationship. Your partner might be thinking, wow, things are going so great for us right now. It's almost effortless. They won't know that you've been putting in the effort because of Relish. Each member receives a weekly lesson plan. Like I said, they recommend bite-sized activities that cost little to no money because it is the little things that add up to the big differences in a relationship. Each member is assigned a personal relationship coach who will check in with you by text to help guide and support you. And I got my little text. How's it going, Kelly? Encouraging me to keep on with my strategy in the relationship. Thousands of people already enjoying the Relish app every day. Understand your relationship strengths and its weaknesses. Track your progress, measure the relationship health. It just reminds you to always think about what you can do today to make a difference in your relationship in the long term.
Relish is giving our listeners a free 7-day trial. All you have to do is go to hellorelish.com/sandwich.
See, it makes you happy just saying it.
I love that URL. Go to hellorelish.com/sandwich and you'll get 7 days free. So you've got nothing to lose. You got everything to gain here, guys. Try Relish for free today by going to hellorelish.com/sandwich. That's hello, RELISH.com/sandwich. Let's play King of real quick. You go first.
That's my favorite line in Goodnight Moon is when the little old lady says, hush. I love that.
Fish.
I love that. That's just warm
Fish.
coming underneath your tongue.
Okay,
and
we're
out over
playing
your teeth.
King of Fish.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Shmush.
Sammamish.
What?
Sammamish.
What is Sammamish?
I think it's a town in Washington.
Really?
Yeah.
Wish.
Snohomish.
You can't just put ish on the end of anything.
These are towns in Washington. Anybody from Washington State will back me up on this.
I could just put ish on the end of any word then.
I'm not making these up. These are real words. Give me another one.
Oh, purplish. See, I don't know.
Oshkosh. Bagosh.
Oh, that's a good one. Gosh. You said gosh. Can we be done with that?
Oh,
I don't
okay.
like this one.
Okay, well, I thought it'd
King
be
of.
fun.
I've
Well,
never
I
done
thought-
king of stuff that ends. Words that end in a sound.
Thought it'd be a fun game to play. Speaking of, I told Kelly this story.
Panicked.
You did panic. We've talked about how Dylan, our 7-year-old, if he gets almost 7, he'll be 7 in
Just a couple-
8 days or
Yeah.
something. When he panics playing King of, he just yells yogurt, no matter what the category is. So Dylan and I were playing the other day, the King of game, because we play all the time now, thanks to you. But it's a fun game.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And we were playing.
It does get if you're looking for something to do, we did sell them through the Kid Nation website, but it's something to do with the kids, and it gets everybody up off their phone and engaged.
And, I mean, you have to think too. It's a
yeah,
thinking
you have
game.
to think. And like tonight, you were around the dinner table. You were just doing words that start with the letter B.
Yeah.
And that thing went on forever.
Oh.
And then they switched to the letter P, and they get so excited.
I purposely said yogurt because I wanted out.
Yeah, it wouldn't stop.
But we were playing the other day, and we were doing D, me and the boys, and we're going around. And then, of course, the boys, they're silly. So Dylan, he cues up and he goes, diarrhea. And I'm like,
Wow.
Dill, wow, where did you come up with that? And they're giggling and laughing. It goes around to him again. And he says, this is the 7-year-old. He goes, drunk. I'm like, Dill, where did you hear that? Hopefully you didn't get that from me. I certainly haven't said that.
You haven't been that in front of him either.
I can't remember the last time I had an alcoholic beverage. We were just
talking
talking
about that. It was on our double date, I think, with David and
Oh,
Melissa
gosh.
a couple weeks
That's
ago.
at least 8 days ago.
Because I tell you what, last night I told Alan, I need an adult beverage in a bad way. And then he was like, I don't think I've had one in a couple weeks. And it's true.
Yeah, I don't know what our problem is.
What is our problem? What is our problem? We stopped drinking.
Okay.
Not that we had a problem, but
Yeah, we stopped drinking. You know why? Because we were bullied. We were online bullied by Martha Joe, whoever
Whoever
she
it was.
is.
can't you do anything
guys
without
can-
alcohol?
You guys are on his birthday at Four Seasons. How can you can't have a glass of champagne? You can't do that. Why you got to have a glass of champagne while you're getting a pedicure?
We were offered that. We didn't ask for it.
You guys can't do anything without a glass of champagne.
But I was asking for a drink last night. I'll tell y'all what. This weekend was the weekend that wouldn't end, which I guess is a good thing. But
Yeah, well,
a lot going
maybe
on.
we'll touch on that a little bit. Touching me, touching you. Okay, so we have a listener. I think we have at least one listener because she wrote us an email.
great.
Her name's Katie Jo Anderson.
Hey, Katie Joe.
And Katie Jo, she came up with a great idea. I wish I could take credit for this, but I'm not going to be able to because I'm going to read your letter. Katie Jo says, Dear Allen and Kelly,
Thanks.
you answer anything. I was
You
wondering.
answer anything?
She's doing a bit. She
That's
says,
right.
She says, I was wondering if you and Kelly, love you, Kelly,
Love you.
have ever taken the Myers-Briggs type indicator personality test. If you have and remember the results, what were your types? Now, I have taken one of those tests, but it has been a long time.
It sounds familiar, but I don't recall ever taking it.
Yeah. Okay. So we will say that we have not
I don't
taken a
think
test like
so.
this. So Katie Jo says, if you have not taken it, you can take a free version on 16personalities.com, hashtag not an ad.
And this is the number 16. You don't spell out
Yeah.
16.
16personalities.com. It doesn't take long at all, 10 or 15 minutes. So I saw this, I clicked on the link, I went there and I'm like, wow,
Took
this
less than that for me.
actually looks really cool. So I sent it to Kelly, gave her a little homework for the podcast, which
I was sitting
she was busy.
on a soccer field.
She was busy today.
We divided and conquered today. Alan had a doubleheader baseball game in 100-degree heat.
Yeah.
And I took the soccer game and birthday party pickup in 100-degree heat. And so while I'm sitting out there trying to balance an umbrella, film Dylan at the soccer game, then Alan wants me to take this quiz. So I took it.
I speak for the listener.
I took it,
Hey.
but then I didn't really sift through all my results because there are a lot of
But that's
results.
okay. That's okay. So the reason we're bringing this up is to tell you that we took this personality test. There's a lot of really great information. It's free. Now, they'll try to sell you some stuff. Like they give you this huge report, okay? And that's all free.
Yeah.
And you can read it. It's got all these different aspects to your personality based on these questions you answer. And Kelly and I both did it. I read my report. A lot of it, I'd say 80% of it to me sounds spot on. It's pretty accurate to me.
Well, based on, they give you a word for your personality, and based on the word they gave me for my personality, I immediately said another word, based on the word.
Snohomish.
Because when you think Kelly Raspberry, and if you know Kelly Raspberry, adventurer would not be the word you would use to describe my personality.
But babe, I don't think the word means as much as what the
Exactly.
word, all the content is.
That's what I'm saying.
Because mine was campaigner.
Right. So when I saw that word, I immediately went, I don't need to read this. This is not, I am not an adventurer. But then I started, when I had a little bit of time, I did read some of the characteristics of the adventurer. I'm like, oh, okay, well, that's me. But just to say I'm an adventurer, do you consider me an adventurous person?
I'd have to read what your thing is.
But I'm just saying, if you go by the definition of adventurer, that's not me. But when
I've strapped your butt in a zip line before and pushed you down the
kicking and screaming
down the zip line
because I was trying to be a good sport.
Weren't kicking and screaming. I can post the video. You weren't kicking and screaming.
Okay, go ahead. But I was trying to be a good sport. But then I was reading some of it, and I think there is some merit to it, but I haven't really picked it apart. So the reason we're telling you about this now is we're giving you some time to go take the quiz yourself, and then we're going to really talk about it next
then
week.
we're going to really get into our results because it really is. I thought it was pretty cool. And then they give you some celebrities that have the same personality type, which is kind of interesting.
Which kind of upset me.
And just to tease you just a little bit, the personalities that were the same as mine, and mine, here's a little tidbit on mine. Mine, only 7% of the population is my grid.
Really?
And Robert Downey Jr.
And you're often told you look like him.
Yeah, and Robin Williams.
Oh.
Yeah, two guys very
Who've had problems.
a lot of mental problems, yeah.
A lot. Well, Robert Downey Jr.'s were more drug related. I don't know if it was their mental.
Yeah.
But Robin Williams, of course.
Those are the only two celebrities it gave me, but then you've got this list of 4.
Oh my. Avril Lavigne?
Same personality type.
I don't know.
Wow.
Because Avril Lavigne, wow. But see, I've been trying to, for years on the Kid Craddock Morning Show. We're
Nationally
like,
syndicated.
all Canadians are great except for Avril Lavigne because of our experience with her. She was very bratty. But I've been trying to say as of late that perhaps life has softened her and mellowed her. And I'm trying to give Avril Lavigne a second chance until I see that we're the same person. Also, Lana Del Rey. Video games. That is like nails on a chalkboard to me. Kevin Costner. He's pretty cute.
Love Kevin Costner.
And Frida Kahlo.
I'm going to be honest with you.
I don't know why.
I don't know who in the hell Frida
She's
Kahlo
a
is.
very famous Mexican artist that Selma Hayek played her in a movie. She had the unibrow. Whenever you see a lot of the art with the Mexican lady in art, that's Frida Kahlo with the unibrow.
She had a unibrow, or she painted people with
she
unibrows?
she personally,
or both.
Well, she did a lot of self-portraits.
Which would mean
that she painted
herself. People with unibrows.
She painted herself with a unibrow because she had a unibrow.
Did she paint other people with unibrows?
I don't think so.
Oh.
I'm not sure. I have not studied Frida Kahlo.
You haven't studied.
But now I will because
here's a low blow. You haven't studied anything tonight.
That's not true. That is not true.
I'm kidding. I kid.
Frida Kahlo is the fiercest adventurer. It's been 65 years since she died. Then I can go into why.
Isn't this a cool site?
It is cool. I'm curious to see what the hell I have in common with Avril Lavigne, even though I'm afraid that I probably already know. Frida Kahlo, though, I'm very curious. I don't know what I would have in common with her. I don't think I have a unibrow. I'm not a painter. Although I could have been. I did win a pen and ink art contest when I was in high school. Maybe if I'd followed through with that, I could be an artist, a famous artist. But I maybe missed the boat on that. But anyway, we'll get into that next week.
We'll get into a lot of detail. Let me just read a couple of these to you, baby, and you tell me if any of these sound like me at all.
Okay.
And then maybe we just...
Because what is yours? You're the campaigner.
And maybe you just say, well, this is a bunch of crap. Okay. So generally speaking, my type forgives easily, enjoys going to ethnic restaurants and sampling unfamiliar dishes.
No, that's not true.
I don't enjoy going to ethnic restaurants.
You won't go with me to Tapas.
El Hafez.
You won't go to, what was the other one I wanted to go to?
It's a Lon King Poly reference.
Thai. You won't go.
You got to be kidding me.
You won't go to the
you gotta be kidding
the Mediterranean. Me. You won't go to Mediterranean with me.
I go to Zoe's all the time.
You will not go to Mediterranean with me.
Mediterranean's overrated. You can send.
You said you don't like it.
You can send any of your messages to podcast@kellyandallen.com. Mediterranean's overrated.
I love Mediterranean.
Okay. Prefer to being called weird to being like everyone else?
I would say that's true.
You're tolerant of other cultures? Babe. I'm tolerant of other cultures.
What does that mean? You don't like...
I belong to another culture.
Oh, yeah, okay. I mean, like, you're not like going around being mean to people who are different cultures.
No, I don't do that. Feel an obligation to help those who are less successful.
I mean,
this is making me sound like frickin' Mother Teresa.
Yeah.
Believe there are certain metaphysical energies or beings.
Do you believe that? Metaphysical?
I don't believe in ghosts.
But you believe in God and the Holy Spirit?
Yeah.
Is that considered metaphysical? That's not metaphysical, is it?
Struggle with standing still for a long time?
That's not you, I don't think.
I was tapping my leg.
You are always tapping your leg. That's true. That's true. Okay, that's true.
Good at making others laugh.
Yeah, you make other people laugh.
Thank you, babe. Glad we got 1 out of 9.
Other people.
As I'm wearing my black shirt, wear bright and colorful clothing.
Well, you have there is one shirt in particular that you had to retire because it was being referred to as a blouse. It was so bright.
And you know who owns that now?
Big Al Man.
My man.
Yeah.
Feel more productive when listening to music.
That's true.
That's definitely truth. Misplace their things often.
True.
Make lots of hand gestures when talking to people.
I guess so. I haven't paid attention, but I will.
I've known Italians that do that.
Look at you being intolerant of Italians.
Yes. Enjoy camping and other outdoor activities.
Camping?
Outdoor activities?
Sitting and, well, what do you do?
I've crawled on my belly in the middle of Texas hunting hogs.
Okay. I guess that's an outdoor
I don't think you know me as well as people think that you know
outdoor
me.
activities to me means like camping and well,
hunting,
you do like fishing.
Fishing.
Yeah.
Those would be golf. Those would be outdoor activities.
Yeah, you don't do that anymore, though.
This is very frustrating. Believe we are not alone in the universe.
Do you think there's aliens?
Well, somewhere there's got to be. The universe is infinite. And then try to live like there's no tomorrow.
I guess.
Bucket list, babe. You're not using your noggin here. You're not thinking about what your husband's really like. I think it's spot on.
Do you try to live like there's no tomorrow?
I think it's spot. I try to live each year like there's no next year.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to dive into mine.
Well, I guess so. You just don't even.
I just have to, I like to see, but this might be about my personality when you look into it.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe I'm not quick to, maybe I need time
to process stuff?
Process
okay,
things.
Yeah.
Maybe I haven't read my results.
Good call.
And, you want me to make a split decision. Maybe I am more of a thinker.
So you panic when you do.
I do panic.
When you're put on the spot, you panic. I wonder if that's in your assessment.
We'll find out next week.
I want to delve deeper into this subject. Unpack the text.
So you might be getting mad at things about me
I wasn't getting
that
mad.
are just intrinsic to me that I can't really help.
Didn't get mad. But one thing that's cool about this thing, gosh, we're going on and on about it. Might as well just do it. There's a whole section on relationships. And I think that's the part we'll probably focus on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, things that are intrinsic to you. My daughter, I think she's inherited my resting bitch face. It's pretty bad. And yesterday at her volleyball game, and another thing is my daughter doesn't like being told what to do. And I think that's true for a lot of people. But, you know, I was never an athlete. I was never coached because I was never part of a team. So I don't know that I would be a coachable. Maybe I am coachable. I don't even know. But we had to have a talk with her after the game because her volleyball game, because every time the coach would say something, she was like, ugh, with her face, like, ugh, whatever, you know.
That's a good way to get less playing time.
Right. And so we had to talk to her, and she didn't realize she was doing that. She didn't realize she was making these faces. And as my ex-husband told her, well, you've inherited your mother's face. He said, because a lot of times I used to have to say, hey, stop it, you're making a face. And I wouldn't realize that I was doing that. Have you ever noticed I'm making like a really awful face sometimes?
It's interesting how his use of words has improved over the years.
What?
Yeah, you got resting bitch face because of your mother.
He didn't say that. He said he didn't say you resting bitch face to my daughter. He said your mother. He didn't say that. But he said you.
That's what it
make
sounded
faces.
like. The way you described it.
Well, I was describing it, but he didn't say that.
Oh,
But he
okay.
said you've inherited. You got that from your mother. She doesn't realize it when she's making really awful faces. And it's true. I would be like sitting behind someone who's speaking sometimes, and I'm just listening, and I think I'm just listening, and you'll see a picture of me, and it looks like I am shooting daggers through them, and my face has got a scowl on it. I look angry. And I swear to you, that was the furthest thing from what I was feeling in that moment. But I don't know, my poor daughter. Of all the things to inherit from me, it's that.
I don't think this is entirely true. I've seen pictures of you captured by professional photographers at events that you've been to.
That's when I was looking at Pete Delkus. Is that what you're talking
you're
about?
Sitting next to
my pretend boyfriend.
You're sitting next to big Pete Delkus, and I mean, that looked like an engagement photo.
Yes.
Yeah. But I mean, hey, if I was sitting that close to Pete, I'd look at him exactly the same way.
He glows. You can't help it.
Oh, guy's so good looking.
I look at you like that, honey.
He's so tall.
And our relationship is real.
You used to look at me like that.
Babe.
Until I put on T-shirts that smell like vinegar.
Actually, I've gotten used to the smell of it.
Have you?
I don't even smell it anymore.
Okay, so yeah, that's it on the 16. What's the name of it?
16 personalities.
16 personalities.
What was it?
I already put it up.
Goodness, you put it up.
16personalities.com.
Number 16.
Yeah, go take your assessment, and we're going to compare. And send us a message about what your personality was. We're interested.
Now, this week I got a text message, and I'm so sorry. I just realized today that I forgot to respond because people text me, and I'm in the middle of do something. I'm like, oh, I need to text them back. And then before you know it, 20 other texts have come in, and it gets bumped down to the bottom of the pile, and I'm really sorry. But Bad Influence Jeff texted me.
Why does he text you one off and then text me one off? Why doesn't he just put us in a group text? Because he texted me the same thing.
He did about the Facebook?
Yeah.
About Facebook now adding Facebook dating.
Yes, he told me.
So single people now have another avenue to meet the love of their lives.
Because there aren't enough avenues online to meet people today.
Well, you know what? They're changing all the time. People, some sites are saturated by people. You feel like you've already gone through everybody on that site. That's the reason I moved over to Bumble when I did, because it was brand new and I felt like I had, exhausted the Tinder possibilities at that point. And that's how I met you.
I'd already thrown all the fish on the boat over on Plenty of Fish.
See, I never did Plenty of Fish.
Oh,
which is shocking because I love to say the word fish.
I had Snohomish. I had him in the boat thrashing, and I was just hitting him over the head with the oars, and man, I was stringing him up.
I'll tell you, and I'm not trying to be controversial or anything, but I always thought Plenty of Fish was not for relationships as much as it was for hooking up. That's the impression I got. Although, remember Patty Sanger, the millionaire matchmaker? She couldn't match herself up. She found the man that she became engaged to on Plenty of Fish. They did not make it long term, but they were together for several years. Never got married, but they were engaged. But she used plenty of fish for a relationship.
I went on regular dates on Plenty of Fish.
Regular dates
Yeah.
without the hookups?
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Okay.
In fact, I went on a date.
Because I was under the impression it was more of a hookup site, much like Grindr.
Not any more than Tinder.
Right.
But I went on a date one time with she was like a either fitness model or fitness coach or
Yes,
something.
she was.
And she was interesting because like whenever we went out to eat, I always felt like a big fatty because I'd order I'd like the double bacon cheeseburger and you can put the fried egg on that, and I'll have seasoned fries. And what kind of soup do you have? I'll have the clam chowder. And
I'll tell you this about Allen.
and then
I don't care where we eat. He always orders a bowl of soup
and then
first.
not since I've been on Red Mountain. And then
I used to, yeah.
Hashtag not an ad. And then I'll have a beer too. And she would be like, what kind of kale salad do you have? Do you have kale salad? Yeah, I'll have the the lemon vinaigrette on that. I just want kale salad and almonds on top of that. And I always felt like, well, this isn't gonna work. I mean, I'm eating like a big fatso over here, and she's eating like she's getting ready for Miss Universe.
Good thing you found me.
Yeah. And then we almost ate ourselves into oblivion the first 2 years.
We were gaining happy weight.
Oh, God.
Y'all, I was looking back. I got a message on my laptop that I needed to delete some things. And so I was just pulling up old movies and videos and pictures, seeing what I could delete. And there were pictures of me from last November around Thanksgiving. We went on the kids trip.
Oh, that's when we were at our biggest.
We were at our biggest. I was shocked.
Oh.
I could not believe what I was looking at.
Like
I was like, seriously?
It's like King Kong and Godzilla.
Let me tell you, we were happy.
Oh.
We were happy. But then one day we realized we could be happy and not this big, right? But
That's right.
for a while there, we had a pretty good run. We were
run.
eating and drinking to our heart's content.
Anything in front
We
of our
were
face.
very content.
I remember the first time all of us went out to eat with the children. Kelly, we went to Red Lobster.
Yeah, we did.
And Kelly, and I did too. I was like, yeah, I'll have I'll have the ultimate feast. Is that the one that's fried or broiled? Well, that's the one that's fried. Okay, that's the one I want.
You could order it fried or broiled.
Yes, I'll have it fried.
Fried.
Yes.
This is me trying to impress my boyfriend in front of his children. The ultimate feast fried.
Yes.
Could you please bring some more biscuits?
We'll have another order of Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Oh my gosh.
Would you like a Caesar salad or a house salad? I'll have a house salad with ranch dressing, and don't not hold the croutons.
Right.
Put the croutons on there. Yeah, it was.
Our minds were just at a different place at the time. I don't know.
You think that's about a 2,000 calorie lunch?
I don't even want to know.
The ultimate feast plus a salad plus
Fried.
biscuits.
I don't know.
That's probably 2,000.
We'll look it up next time we go.
To 2,500 calories.
We'll look
Hey,
it
I
up.
love Red Lobster. I'm not throwing Red Lobster.
Well, they
under the
started
bus.
putting let me tell you, putting calories on menus makes a huge difference. It makes you not order certain things anymore. I mean, being on Red Mountain and stuff, that's changed the way we eat when we go out anyway. But seeing the calorie
calories
count
makes a big difference. Because when we went out
I'm like,
with
no, I'm not eating that. It's ruined for me now.
we went out with David and Melissa a couple of weekends ago,
Mm-hmm.
and we went to a place and they had baby back ribs, and I said, "Man, baby back ribs sound good." It was like 1,800 calories.
I know.
Like that's how much really I need in a day. Not a meal.
Alan's picking things out of me like a monkey picks another monkey.
She's got something in her hair. I don't
That's
know what
only
it
my
is.
hair.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're back to what we were talking about. Facebook has launched
sorry.
Facebook dating. They said there's more than two. Did I get it out of my hair? I don't feel anything.
It's still there.
Is it a piece of tape or something like a sticker earlier?
I don't know. Go to Facebook dating.
All right. More than 200 million people are on Facebook. There's more than that. But more than 200 million people on Facebook list themselves as single. Now, is that true? Because I know a lot of men especially, and women too, I guess we're guilty of it. We don't ever get around to updating our status sometimes. So maybe some of those people are legitimately single. Some of them might not be single, or they might be single and not looking for love. But if you have 200 million people who list themselves as single, that's a huge dating pool, right? So if you're not familiar with Facebook dating and you are on Facebook, I'm going to tell you what you need to know after this. So let's say you're getting ready to go on your date. And what's the first thing you do, ladies? Well, if you want to make sure you're a really good girl, you don't shave your legs, right? And you wear your ugly panties. Did you know that?
I don't know what that means.
When you want to make sure you're a good girl on a date, you don't shave your legs and you wear ugly underwear.
If you have hairy legs and you wear ugly underwear, you don't have to make sure you're going to be a good girl.
That is making sure. Because if you're wearing pants, you don't know, but sometimes you want everything to be nice and smooth when you go on a date. If you want if you want him rubbing up on your leg.
Yeah.
And there's a possibility he can see your pretty panties. When you get to that phase of the relationship, ladies, it's time to break out the Billy.
Billy?
Yes. Did you know women shave 10 times the surface area of a man? But razors haven't always been up to the job. Billy has designed a razor built for the way women shave and at a fair price. Because let me tell you, there's this thing called the pink tax. I don't know if you've heard about the pink tax.
I have.
But women's razors can cost up to 15% more than men's because we're women. That's not fair. But the idea that women have to pay more for the same product is outrageous. That's why Billy was created. They deliver premium razors direct to you for half the price of what you'd find in a store. Go to mybilly.com, and Billy is spelled with an I-E because boys are Y, girls are I-E. Go to mybilly.com to get their starter kit. With that, you'll get 2 razor cartridges, a handle, and their magic magnetic holder for the shower so it's not slipping. And this is for only $9. You can also get 4 refill blades every 1, 2, or 3 months based on how often you shave. Some of us don't need to shave as often as others, so you don't want them stockpiling, right? Every razor cartridge includes 5 American-made blades encased in aloe shave soap, so you're getting the smoothest shave, gentle on sensitive skin. They also have more space between each blade to allow shave cream, soap, and hair just to pass on by, because that'll get clogged up in a man's razor and stuff. You know, you're always beating it on the counter.
Always.
You don't have to do that with Billy, and you'll get free shipping always. You can skip, adjust, or cancel your subscription at any time because maybe in the winter you really aren't shaving that often, so you can adjust that delivery even further.
And to express a little love for our podcast, go to mybilly.com/lovin, Lovin, for 10% off your razor. It's a small way that you can support us while you're getting the best razor you will ever own for half the price of razors in the store. Plus, shipping is always free. And remember, this is a limited time offer, so you have to go now to save 10% off your razor at mybilly.com/lovin. That's mybillie.com/lovin.
Thank you, baby. All right, Facebook dating. First of all, to take part in Facebook dating, you got to be on Facebook. Duh, okay? But you also need to download
Captain
the
Obvious.
latest... What?
It's a Captain Obvious moment.
Well, some people don't know.
Okay. No,
So
yeah, you're right.
You also have to download the latest version of the Facebook app.
Okay, there's some good content there.
So I guess you need to delete it and then re-download it. How would that work? How do you download the latest version, honey? Do you
Of
delete
your
it from your
app?
apps?
I have automatic
Facebook's an
updates.
app.
I have automatic updates
All
on
right.
mine.
Now, to be part of Facebook dating, you have to be at least 18 years of age or older.
Mm-hmm.
And you also have to opt in to Facebook dating, which will be in its own dedicated space. Your dating profile is completely separate from your main Facebook profile. All your dating activity is kept separate from your Facebook profile and newsfeed unless you want to share it there. That's up to you. You can choose. So some people are very, very, very private. And they were like, well, I don't want all my friends knowing I'm dating. They'll be asking me a million questions. Or maybe you don't want your kids knowing, whatever. You can keep it private. Okay? Now, you must use your first name as it appears on Facebook, as well as your real location and age. Well, see, this is where I have a little problem because I know for a fact Big Al Mac lied on his Facebook.
Man.
He lied on his age. And so on his Bumble profile, which pulls from your Facebook, apparently, it uses his fake age. That's why he's...
How old does Al say he is on that
It's
thing?
like 38.
Oh, my gosh.
Something like that. Ridiculous, right?
My man, if you're going to lie about your age, try to lie within like 5 years.
So anyway,
Not like 20 years.
it's up to you whether you want to share other details, including your gender identity, your pictures, etc. Now, once you're up and running, Facebook suggests possible matches from other people who have opted into Facebook dating. They will propose potential matches based on your interests, your preferences, and other things that you do on Facebook. So that all those algorithms where they know what you're doing, they're going to try to find people that would at least you'd have a chance. It's like a professional matchmaker tries to find people that have common ground, except Facebook is using your personal information to do that. Now, unlike other dating apps, there is no swiping. You tap a like button in Facebook dating, or you can comment directly to that person's profile. You might even use a picture as a conversation starter. Facebook can even suggest a photo that you might want to use.
Guys do that all the time.
Well, they do that with like happy birthdays. Like when they say, hey, it's your friend Diana's birthday. Would you like to use this picture? And you can, or you can go pick one of your own. It's that sort of thing.
Oh, they use pictures as conversation starters.
They can also use information. They will suggest information from your Facebook profile that you may want to use. But again, you don't have to use those suggestions. It's all up to you. You can show interest in 100 people per day. That's the limit. So instead of swiping, you can like up to 100 people a day. That's it. You have to wait and start over again tomorrow. But I think that's a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah, it sounds like a lot.
You may only send a single message to someone that you like until that person responds. That cuts down on somebody being harassed, right? Mm-hmm. So you can only receive one message from someone.
You can only harass them in one message.
One message. And like I said, vice versa. But if you respond to somebody and then realize, oh, wait, this person's a pervert and I don't want to communicate with them anymore, you can block them and you can also report them to Facebook, their bad behavior. Now, it won't
because they could send over the rock shot right there in the first.
They could, yeah. And that's that you can report that and block them.
That would constitute a pervert.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you ask, hey, can you send me a picture of your...
Do you want a rock shot?
I would love to see that. Please send it to me. I'm not asking. I'm just saying, for instance. All right. So it will not
I'll send you a rock shot.
Please don't do that.
I've sent them to you before.
Yeah, but inadvertently, not directly. It's like one of those things like you don't really know you're looking at it till you go back and look again.
No, clarify so people don't think I'm a pervert. I've just taken pictures on the scale before.
Looking down.
And
something might accidentally be in the shot.
But is it really accidentally in the shot?
Let's say it is.
I try to do it when you're on the air, too.
My Aunt Velma's listening.
Whoa. No,
yes,
she's not.
She
Tell
is.
me she's not.
Yes, she is.
Aunt Velma does not listen
yes,
to this
does.
mess.
Yes, she does. I just found out.
Sorry, Aunt Velma.
So it's not going to match you with your Facebook friends unless you both choose each other as this little new feature they have called Secret Crush. Okay? So you can choose up to 9 of your Facebook or Instagram followers. Remember, Facebook bought Instagram, with whom you'd like to pursue a potential relationship. So you're friends, but you know what? Man, it's like, how do you cross that line from friendship to romantic relationship? Well, if that person has opted into Facebook dating, they'll get a notice that somebody has a crush on them. If they happen to also choose you as their crush, then it's a match. If your crush isn't on Facebook dating or doesn't have you on their secret crush list, nobody knows anything, so you don't have to worry about rejection. It's a simple, harmless way to put a feeler out there. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Also, if you're okay with it, Facebook could also match you with friends of friends.
Good grief.
So, a lot of times people ask me, Kelly, isn't there a guy that's single that I could go out with? And I'm thinking, no, I don't know anybody. Well, but I've got 5,000 Facebook friends.
Wait, hold on. I'll pick that up for you. There you go.
Well, you do too, honey. It's not like.
Oh. But I didn't bring that up.
But Facebook, friends of mine on Facebook, they might say they have enough commonality that those two people could be matched. Otherwise, they're going to just match you up with people you don't know. And since Facebook tends to attract older people, you can also add your Instagram post to your Facebook dating profile, which would help you attract a younger pool of dating possibilities. About 1 in 4 Facebook users, which is on the overall platform, not the dating app, are between the ages of 25 and 34. So that's still pretty young. That's 1 in 4. That means the 3 and 4 are not between 25 and 34. They're older.
Maybe between 35 and 80.
Right, which is fine with me. Because when I was dating, I was going 10 years older, 10 years younger. So that was a great, big, wide pool for me.
I went 20 years older and all the way down to 18.
That's gross.
I'm just kidding. I've said that before, and you believe me every time.
But I really don't know what your age was.
I think it was. How old was I when we were?
Well, I'm older than you by 4 years.
I was in my mid 40s. I went up to 50 and down to like 28, probably.
Well, I'm 4 years older than you.
Yeah.
So how much older than you did you go?
Well, I went up to 50.
That
was
old, but
so that would have been
time,
6 years older.
6 years older.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Oh, another option lets you choose to see other people who are using Facebook dating that fit your preferences within the groups you're part of, the events you've attended or will be attending. So you know how it says you're interested in going somewhere? Have you ever seen those features when events are coming up?
Mm-hmm.
It will search through those groups. So that way you might be both attending the same event. And should you choose to see those people, they will be able to see you too.
Well, that's kind of a cool thing.
To add a level of security.
So you can stalk them at the event.
Well, hopefully you're both matching and you're both accepting of each other to get to that level. I'm not really sure. And to add a level of security, you can share details of your upcoming date with someone you trust through Facebook Messenger. So you could say, hey, Alan, Jeff could reach out to you. Hey, Alan, I'm going out with this chick. I'm going to be at this place.
Chick?
Just so you know. Yeah, because that's the way Jeff talks.
Is that appropriate?
He doesn't really talk that way. Now it's free.
He doesn't talk that way?
He doesn't talk.
No,
He doesn't
he
call
doesn't.
people chicks.
He does. He's kind of he's a gentleman.
It's free. And at first, it's going to be without ads because the goal right now is just to get as many people as they can using the Facebook dating app, okay? So it's free for now with no ads. So let's compare Facebook dating to a couple of other big ones. Match.com. Match owns a lot of the dating sites, including like Tinder. Match owns Our Time. Match owns a lot of dating websites.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so with Match, a basic profile is free to set up, but if you want more features, it's going to cost you. If you sign up for a year of Match's premium membership, it's a little more than $20 per month. Now, if you're serious, that's what I told a friend of mine who I recommended It's Just Lunch, because It's Just Lunch is not cheap. I said, so for people who are truly serious about finding love, they put their money where their mouths are. You know, the more money you're putting into it, I think the more seriously you're taking it. And if it's free, you're swiping left and right all day, and it doesn't. You don't really invest anything other than just time. You know,
yeah.
But money, I think you're a little bit more serious.
Well, I guess I'd agree.
I mean,
I'd agree with that to an extent.
People can be serious anywhere, but if you've got
Yeah.
money in it, I think you're investing a little bit more.
Well,
I want this to work.
You're putting yourself under a lot of pressure too.
Well, the average Match members, 24% are ages 24 to 38, 36% 39 to 53, and 28% 54 to 74. So that's what you've got to face there. Compare Match to Tinder. Do you know they've changed Tinder since we were on it, babe?
Babe, that was like an eternity ago.
I didn't know anything about that. Did you know that you can only swipe right on one person per day for free?
No, I had no idea. Jeez, that's no fun.
Is that true?
What fun is that?
Because you can swipe left all day, but you can only, for free, one right swipe per day. Is that true? Because I was just reading this online.
So basically, it isn't free anymore. You got to buy being able to swipe.
Right. With Tinder Plus,
Wow.
It costs $9.99 a month unless you're over the age of 30. And then it costs you $19.99 per month.
Look at these guys trying to make a buck. Shame on them.
That
Shame on them.
crazy?
Trying to make money.
When I was on Tinder, you could swipe all day. Well, I think you kind of ultimately maxed out. I mean, you had to swipe like 100 times or something. But that was shocking to me when I was looking at that today. $19.99 a month if you're over 30, $9.99 a month if you're under 30. How is that okay?
It's not okay.
Age discrimination.
It's price and age discrimination.
With Tinder Plus, you've got unlimited swipes and you can undo a left swipe because if you swipe left, it's like gone forever unless you're Tinder Plus. It also gives you one free boost every month. Or you can purchase 1, 5, or 10 at a time. And what Boost does is it puts you to the front of the queue. So people, when they're swiping left and right, that your face is up front as one of the candidates for 30 minutes.
It's kind of like
at the top of the line.
It's kind of like an Auto Trader ad.
You can also change your location. So for people who travel a lot, say I'm a businessman, I live in Dallas, but I travel to New York all the time on business. while you're in Dallas, you can swipe in New York because you're going to be there. And that's something you can't do on regular Tinder.
I bet that feature's used for a lot of buffoonery.
And you can also get 5 extra super likes per day, which I super like you, and it goes. Pfft. All right, so Tinder had an average of 5.2 million subscribers in the second quarter of 2018, up from 1.5. It's up 1.5 million year after year after year. It's the top downloaded dating app still in the world. It's the top grossing non-gaming app in the world as of May of this year, with $81.5 million in user spending. Tinder was the highest grossing app downloaded on Google Play, second in the App Store. So Tinder's still the hottest thing going.
Still kicking.
And that's what's available for you if you're single and swiping, or if you want to try the Facebook dating app, try it and let us know what you think. What if Facebook matches a lot of us sandwiches and loving users and likers?
It may. It could.
I wish there was a way we could do an app for our listeners who are single. I would love that. I would love to be able to make connections about, with people that listen to us on our podcast.
So you want to start an app?
No, I don't know how to. I'm just saying I wish we could.
Oh, I know how to. We can start an app. You want to start an app? You want to do more business stuff, huh? We can do that.
Did you get that thing out of my... It's picking me like a monkey.
I can't get it. It's stuck in your hair.
Well, I'll tell you what it is. I know what it is because today I see it. I was picking, when you go to Nordstrom Rack where I buy 90% all of my shoes. There, I got it. They have those stickers on the bottom of your shoes you have to pull off.
Yeah, what are we buying at Nordstrom Rack? What else do we need?
Oh, did you see the credit card statement?
Well, no, I know we're spending money at Nordstrom Rack. What are we buying?
Stuff.
Like what? Like shoes and stuff?
Yeah, I bought some shoes and I bought some clothes.
Oh, well, that's okay. I just didn't know what we were buying.
It was me.
Oh, okay.
I went to Nordstrom Rack and I went crazy. And Allen has this notification whenever charges are made on the credit card.
Big charges.
How big? Because you ask me all the time, like random, hey, what were you doing at Bed Bath & Beyond today? I'm like, busted.
Well, if it's over like $250.
Is it only over two?
Yeah,
I think it's lower
It's
than
big
that.
stuff.
Mm. Well, they had a really good truck come in at Nordstrom Rack.
Really? Maybe I need to get over there.
It was really good. I'm going to take some of it back because you get home with some of it and you're like, I don't really need it.
I want to do a little fashion show and see what you want to keep and what you don't want to keep.
Thanks, baby.
What else do we want to talk about? We had a couple of letters.
Yeah, let's get to them.
We just have a few more minutes.
I just thought that was fascinating about Tinder. I didn't know they'd made that many changes, and we haven't been on it that long.
Yeah. I mean, when I was on it, in the day, it was just a pure free app, and it was just swipe, swipe, swipe to your heart's content.
Well, they have to make money at some point.
Yeah. Oh, it can't be free forever.
Right.
They got to either sell ads or sell subscriptions.
I just can't understand you get one right swipe for free per day. That can't be right. That had to be a typo in the article I read.
Well, that's their super low car deal. That's to get you in the door. And then once you're like, well, this is lame, I can only swipe once per day or whatever, then they're like, hey, but you can pay us $9.99 a month and you can swipe all day.
I guess. I wonder what changes. I know there have been changes to Bumble since we were on, but I don't know what they are. I need to Google them. But go ahead with your letter, babe.
Oh, okay. Well, before the letter, can we mention our Dallas Cowboys?
Sure.
Can we just quickly mention our Dallas Cowboys? I know our listeners aren't all Cowboys fans. I know a lot of them probably aren't even football fans. This guy?
Well,
big Dallas Cowboys fan.
I enjoy the Cowboys.
They rolled.
Especially when Troy Aikman's the announcer in the booth.
They rolled the New York Football Giants today.
It was so fun. Jason Witten was so cute. He was so happy at the end of the game when they still had to do another play before the game was over. And they're all in the little huddle and they're all laughing and joking and poking each other. And they were like belly laughing. They were having so much fun.
They played really well.
They did. It was fun to see them that lighthearted. I felt bad. I always feel bad for the losing team. Especially the new quarterback they brought in at the end. I felt so bad for him.
Oh, that guy for the Giants.
Yeah.
Can I bring up something that I pointed this out to Kelly, and it annoyed me as a Cowboys fan, as a football fan, just as a person listening to this sideline reporter. Okay, I'm going to paraphrase what she told the audience.
Erin Andrews.
You
know I don't like her because of Dancing with the Stars. I don't like her on there.
Now, you tell me, listener, if you think this sounds a little entitled, a little annoying. I don't know. It just rubbed me the wrong way. But there's a player that plays for the Cowboys. His name's Zeke Elliott. You may or may not have heard of this guy. He's the running back. Well, he held out of all of the preseason games because he wanted a new contract. He wanted more money, okay? Kind of get it because he's one of the best players in the league, all right? He held out until just a few days.
How much was he making before?
He was on his rookie contract, so he wasn't making a lot for a star running back. He's making a lot of money, but not like a top running back in the NFL would make. Okay, he recently signed a contract, and I don't know all the details. I do know he got about $50 million guaranteed dollars, which means if he broke his leg tomorrow, he would still have $50 million in his pocket.
But then he got a signing bonus with that, like $30 million or something.
Yeah.
And he has been a lot of trouble.
He got paid a lot of money.
He was a little brat the first couple of seasons. Hopefully he's learning his lesson and growing out of that.
But he's a great player. If you're a football fan, you like the Cowboys, Zeke Elliott's a great player.
Right.
Now,
he is a great player.
Here's what Erin Andrews says. She gets on there today, and she says, I talked to Zeke Elliott, and he said, he was really going through a lot over these contract negotiations. It was really hard for him, and I'm thinking,
she said, because all he wanted to do was get out there with his buddies.
all he wanted to do was be out there with his buddies and play football. Okay, I get that, but the guy was in Cabo working out. So he's in Cabo with a personal trainer working out, and his team is working on a contract for him to get him $50 million guaranteed dollars, and he's having a hard time
because he was missing his friends.
Well, okay, let's put things in perspective.
Were you mad at Erin for repeating it?
I was
you were kind of mad at Erin, I was like, she's just repeating what he said.
It came across as just real, like,
out of touch.
Yeah, out of touch.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I know people that are having a hard time in working out in Cabo, Mexico, waiting on your $50 million contract. That's not having a hard time.
I know, but they said that all of his teammates were all on board.
Yeah,
they wanted him back, so they got him.
But
how did he play today?
Not great. Because he hadn't played all preseason.
Right.
There's a difference between being in cardio shape and being hit.
I love Jason Witten scored his first time back. That was fun.
I mean, Zeke Elliott, he scored a touchdown, but he wasn't like
on fire.
He wasn't his midseason self, but he'll get there. But I don't know. It just rubbed me the wrong way. I'm like, really, Erin? You're gonna? Well,
she was just repeating what he said. They have to fill time. I will have her back on that.
Maybe she said it to
say something
to get guys like me fired up.
I guess you were getting all mad at everybody today. Troy Aikman, he's talking in cliches.
He does. Troy talks in cliches.
But he's so cute.
You didn't say that about that picture of me and him. I didn't look very cute.
That was not a good picture. But he's still cute.
Well, you know what, babe? I think we've pretty much expired our time.
We'll read one letter at least. You teased me.
Okay, I'll read one, and then we'll save the other stuff for next week. Okay. Here is a letter from a listener, Tammy. Tammy says, "Hi, Kellie and Allen."
Hi, Tammy.
I have listened to the Kid Craddock show, nationally syndicated, for years.
I love the name Tammy.
And I have listened to all of your podcasts.
I knew I liked you for a reason, Tammy.
This is one of your very, very best customers.
I like Tammy.
Right here. I love you both. Thank you, Tammy. I'm not chopped liver. I just listened to your podcast with the marriage topic from September 5th. Don't remember that one. Yeah, that was like a week ago. I just wanted to share.
What did we say? I don't even remember.
I just wanted to share the thing that my husband has always done for me. She could be talking about September 5th, 2018.
Could be, yeah.
I don't know. I just wanted to share the thing that my husband has always done for me during our 30 years of marriage.
Aww.
And that's to put gas in my car.
Yes.
I can count on one hand how many times a year I actually put gas in my car.
I love that.
And those times are only because he was out of town on business. I'm telling you, Tammy, Mr. Tammy is making us all look bad here. He will make a special trip to fill it up if it is low on gas. I know
sweet.
It isn't a big thing.
Oh, it is.
But like Kelly said, it's the small things that we most appreciate. Keep on being you, Tammy.
I think that was just a very recent podcast. We talked about that. Because I was saying, like, when you go to the grocery store and or the gas station and pick up a payday or something, just because you know that your wife likes it, that makes such a huge deal. I think it's one of the sweetest, but most romantic things on a Saturday morning for the husband to say, hey, honey, give me the keys to the car. I'm going to go gas it up and get it washed for you. That's so romantic to me. Right?
It's whatever you like.
Tammy agreed.
It's whatever you like.
It's just a sweet thing that he takes care of that.
Mm-hmm.
When you wash my car for me, when you say, honey, take my car today because I'm going to take your car, you do that every once in a while for me. And I love that.
No, well.
You don't do it every Saturday.
I don't do it.
I
don't do it every day.
When you do it, when you do it, I love that.
Good. Well, you got to have things like that you like, right?
Do I do anything like that for you?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
No, you do.
Like what?
You do things for me all the time.
Name one.
You'll throw a big load of laundry in. Usually I do my own laundry, but sometimes you'll get in there and throw a big load of mine in. Sometimes you'll bring me a cup of coffee unannounced. I'll be laying in bed and you'll just bring me a cup of coffee. You do that.
I do.
You'll fire up a thing of spaghetti and meatballs like you did tonight. I didn't ask you to make dinner or anything or say, hey, what are we eating? You just presented a nice hot home cooked meal.
Yeah.
Poor Kelly.
Are you going to talk about the pork?
The
going
what?
to talk about the pork?
No.
Oh.
I wasn't going to talk about that at all.
I thought that's what you were laughing about was my last night's effort.
Oh, yeah. No, I was just going to talk about how Kelly made dinner for all of us tonight. So I'm sitting there with the boys and Emma Kelly, Brooks off with a friend. And we're all sitting there eating spaghetti and meatballs. And Kelly, she's standing and she doesn't know that she's standing like right between me and the TV, which has football on. And this is the time of year where I actually do watch TV. So I'm like trying to see around her. And then I always have this smart aleck thing I say if I can't see the TV and someone's standing in my way. I'm like, am I going to drop a dime and say how big the house is? But I say, wow, we've got X amount square feet and you're going to stand in that.
Well, you say that let's no matter what, when one of us is someplace, suddenly everybody in the house needs to be in that one spot.
Yeah. And then I immediately felt
Kids
bad.
and everybody.
And then I immediately felt really bad because I'm sitting there shoving my face with the home cooked meal that you made me without me asking. And then I'm giving you a hard time about being in front of the TV.
Because I stood there for 5 seconds. No, I thought he was going to tell you all about my debacle from the night before.
That wasn't a debacle, though. It was just, I don't blame you. I put the blame squarely at the feet of Campbell's.
Okay. I bought...
Hashtag not an ad.
Trying. It's really hard when we have 4 kids in 15 different activities on the same night to try to do a home-cooked meal.
That's why we eat out a lot.
Very difficult.
That's why we eat out a lot.
So I said, I'm going to try to start doing more crock pot things so I can just put it in the morning, cook it on low all freaking day, come home, you got your main dish, right? So I got a pork tenderloin and I bought one of these crock pot sauces. You just dump it on there and it sounded delicious. It was like apple bourbon something barbecue sauce. It sounded really savory
good.
and wonderful.
Yeah, it sounds pretty good.
So Cole was the first one home. And so I did a thing of rice. I did a thing of macaroni and cheese. I did the vegetable, all that. And then I was like, I got the pork. He's eating everything but the pork. And I'm finally like, he said, can I have some more rice? Get some more macaroni and cheese? It's like, well, you need to take a few bites of the meat. He's like, can I have some salt? It was so bland. And so Alan, same thing. It was like, this was bad. And he wanted to, it was so bad you even demanded to see the packet that it came out of.
This was bad. I said, this is bland.
Yeah, you thought that somehow I must have messed it up. So you demanded to see the packet so you could read the ingredients. And I proved to you, I said, look, this looked like it was going to be delicious. And it just was not. Well, it had no flavor.
What I thought might have happened is that Kelly shops deals. Everybody knows this.
He thought I got off the clearance.
But sometimes she'll find some wheels off-brand thing on the clearance rack. And I thought she did a crock pot clearance rack special. And it wasn't. It was this
full price.
It was this big fancy Campbell's crock pot
something
recipe, and I looked on the back. I'm like, well, there was no salt in it, and I'm like, that's why this doesn't taste like anything. It was their fault. It wasn't your fault.
I should have salted the meat first, is what Alan told me. So anyway, last night we're so tired in bed. We get into bed, and I was like, I'm not sure I put the leftover pork in the refrigerator. He said, oh, I'm sure you did, babe. It's fine.
Yeah, I came out this morning.
This morning, it sat out all night, so I had to throw it all away.
It was out there trying to regenerate this morning.
So you don't have to ever eat that again, baby. I'm sorry.
Good. All right, babe.
Well, on that note,
This was fun.
my failed attempt at dinner.
No,
but I
but-
am going to be doing more crock pot
but
recipes.
you recovered-
So if anybody has a delicious crock pot recipe
Oh, boy.
that is a hit with ages 7 to 40 plus, please let me know. I would love to hear from you because I can Google crock pot recipes all day, but I don't know anybody that's tried them. If you have something that's easy and a crowd pleaser.
And here's the one. Send those to podcast@kellyandallen.com. Here's one not to send. The one with the little smoky joes, the little weenies.
What's wrong with those?
With jelly and barbecue sauce. No. Ixnay, the weenies with jelly and barbecue sauce.
Why?
I'm up to here with that
But
one.
you've had it.
I'm up to here with
They're
that one.
delicious.
I'm up to here with that
But
one.
they're delicious.
I've had enough of the weenies with the jelly and the barbecue sauce.
All right. Well, I like them.
So ixnay that one. Anything else that you think will work in a crock pot, send to podcast@kellyandallen.com.
Please.
They will be forwarded to Kelly's attention
Yeah, I don't know how to check the email
With a-
there,
with
but
a-
Alan will send it to me.
with a flag for follow-up.
I will try them. I will try a new one every week at least.
Yeah.
Because Thursdays are a living hell in our household. And now the weekends are becoming an extension of our Thursday night hell. All we do is stay gone and sitting outside in 100-degree heat at sporting activities.
Yeah, but
that's what our life
But
has
look
become.
look at it this way. Here in about 2 months, you'll be sitting outside all day in sporting activities, and it'll be about 40, and the wind will be blowing.
Which is worse? I don't even
Because
know.
we don't have a fall here. It'll be hotter than hell until about mid-October. We'll get 1 week where you can go to the state fair, which we're not going to do this year with the kids.
No, we're not.
We're just going
we
to
have sworn off. The children with us,
They can't stand
will
it.
never cross
No.
the entrance
No.
to the State Fair of Texas again, no matter how much they beg.
No, I had never seen 4 longer faces at the state fair
Never.
than I saw last year.
Ever in our presence will they
No.
be at the State Fair of Texas. Alan and I will go.
Oh, we'll go all day.
We'll go. We'll go off our red mountain for the day because you got to live a little too. You know, you got to have a funnel cake. You got to have a corny dog. You want to ride something. Never again with the children. Sorry about you, children.
Yeah, they were
2 years in a row. Fooled us once. Shame on you. Fooled us twice. Shame on us. We're not doing that again.
There's no saying in Texas.
Yes, there is.
That's what George Bush said. Tennessee too. Fooled me once. I won't get fooled. The point is, I won't get fooled. Remember that thing you said?
Something
Something
like
like
that,
that? Yeah. All right, babe. We gone way long tonight.
Have we?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Well, real quick,
Oh, wow.
before we go, I want everybody in our podcast family to smell amazing. I love it when someone compliments me on my perfume, and I know you feel the same way about your cologne, honey. But here's the thing. Sometimes those perfumes and colognes are expensive. And if you get one that doesn't really jibe with your body chemistry, you've got shelves full of half-used bottles. Or you might fall victim of wearing the same 1 or 2 perfumes for years because, you know, trying a new one, not sure if you're going to like it or not, it's expensive and it's a hassle. That's why Scentbird has been such a wonderful thing that we've discovered. You can have different fragrances you can sample. You can change up your routine without breaking the bank, whether it's Tom Ford, Gucci, Versace. Scentbird.com will keep you smelling good month after month. Every month, you get the exact amount that's going to last you for a month, right? Mm-hmm. Enough squirts to get you through 120 sprays. That's 4 times a day. Wait, how many is that? 4. I'm trying to do sound effects.
Yeah, keep going.
Failing.
Yeah, that's all right. Keep going.
But if you're not sure what type of scent you're looking for, you're like, I want to try something, but I'm not really sure. You can find your new fragrance by style, by brand, by occasion, by season, and more. You can even check out user ratings and reviews on any fragrance or take Scentbird's True Scent quiz to discover more personalized recommendations for your taste. I love them for traveling because with the TSA, you can't, if you're trying to carry everything in a carry-on bag, the size is perfect. Get right through TSA, you smell good on your vacation, and bring it right back home.
Yeah, babe. And, I've really enjoyed, I have Versace, I have Gucci, I have John Varvatos. But is it Varvatos or Varvatos?
I thought it was Varvatos.
Well, I don't know, but I love, those are my favorite scents. And with this exclusive offer, just for our listeners, you can get 50% off your first month today. That's only $7.50 for your first fragrance. To get it, go to scentbird.com/sandwich and use our code SANDWICH for 50% off your first month. Again, that's Scentbird, SCENTBIRD.com/sandwich for you to try your first cologne or perfume for just $7.50. Sign on, smell amazing like me.
I'll tell you the truth. It's a great gift idea too.
It really is.
With the holidays coming up,
Yeah.
it's the gift that keeps coming like a subscription
Yeah.
every month. I love that idea.
I do too, and you should as well.
All right, honey. So everybody, your homework assignment is to go to 16personalities.com, right?
Yeah.
Number 16.
Just
Don't spell it out. 16personalities.com.
Answer a few questions, take the free personality assessment, and even if it's fun. You'll probably learn a few things about yourself, maybe not. And then
maybe about your partner.
Maybe about your partner.
It can help your relationship if you understand their personality a little bit more.
And then you can see if you have the same personality type as either Kelly or I. How cool would that be?
It could be cool or devastating.
Only 7% are like me.
I don't know what percent are like me. I bet it's more than 7%.
Yeah. All right, babe. Well, this was fun.
Thank you, honey. I'm ready to go get the youngins in bed, and I'm not long for this world.
Well, I'm going to watch a little NFL football, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm probably going to go to bed, too. Well, this was fun. I love you desperately.
I love you, too.
I love our listeners desperately.
Always.
But I'll bet you we'll podcast again.
Real soon?
Real soon. And in the immortal words of the great Keanu Reeves, life is good when you have a good sandwich.